Hello my friends and welcome to a new video. There are, to my knowledge, two different Formula 1 wheels for sale in the Thrustmaster ecosystem. The Ferrari F1 add-on and the SF1000 wheel. The F1 rim is sold for €190 at the Thrustmaster site and the SF1000 goes for €400. Both do tend to be cheaper when bought from official dealers. The Ferrari F1 wheel add-on is a 1-to-1 replica of the Formula 1 Ferrari of 2011. The wheel has rubber grips that are really nice to hold. If you don't wear gloves, it will provide you a sticky and grippy sensation for the fingers. The middle and top plate on the front are made out of thin brushed metal. The other parts, apart from the flippers, are made of hard black plastic. With around 1300 grams, it is about 130 grams lighter than the 30 cm Ferrari wheel I have. It measures 28 cm by 19 cm, so equally wide as most standard steering wheels you get with a T300 or TX set. The Ferrari SF1000 wheel add-on is a 1-to-1 replica of the Formula 1 Ferrari SF1000 introduced in 2020. The grips feel more like hard plastic than rubber. It still provides enough grip, but I miss the sticky feeling of rubber when I grab the wheel. The middle plate is made of carbon fiber, what else, and it has a big 10 cm screen on the top that is an eye-catcher on this wheel. Further, it has a series of 3 LEDs at the sides and a ref counter bar on the top. The 2020 is about the same weight, being 1300 grams, and measures 28 cm by 17, so it's a little smaller than the Ferrari F1 add-on. The 2 rotary buttons are probably the most handy on this steering wheel. They feel relatively light to turn compared to the 2020, but are extremely well positioned for quick changes in ABS or traction control. The other buttons are also very strategically placed and easy to push. The ordinary pushing buttons have stickers on them, so it's not printed nor protected, so you can just replace them if you want with other stickers. The 2 joystick buttons on the button sides are very handy for in-game navigation and feel reasonably heavy to push. The eye-catcher here for me were the 3 mechanical switches. I don't know why, but there is something about that type of switch that just does it for me. Another eye-catcher are the different dial buttons you have. Unfortunately, they are just printed and the horsey doesn't move either. The shifters are pretty silent and sound the same as a standard steering wheels. The 2020 model features more configurability for buttons. It has 2 normal buttons extra. The buttons themselves feel of a higher quality and are heavy to push. The stickers, however, are the same quality and can be removed to put on your own set. The rotary buttons with the printed values on them are more heavy to roll, and this can help for precision as you get better feedback when you change the settings. There is only 1 joystick here and it feels the same quality as a 2011. The number of mechanical switches has been reduced to 1. However, all the dial buttons are real and can be given a function. On top of that, you will get the telemetry from the game if the game supports the wheel on the big display. The shifters are pretty loud, but they feel very solid under the fingers. Both drive very well in F1 and ACC. Because the wheels are reasonably light, they transfer the force feedback coming from the base very well. I didn't really feel a large difference there between both steering wheels. This might be expected since they both weigh about the same. While you will need to learn the buttons by heart, they are all very accessible while driving. As said, the rotary buttons are very handy and are better positioned than with any other steering wheel I tested so far. If we talk immersion, of course, the 2020 edition wins. Not only because of all the flickering lights, but the display gives you a nice update on your car and performance. I don't know what to do with half of the screens I can choose, but that's of little matter. It simply feels much more luxurious and complete. With a price that is twice the one of the 2011, that is no surprise. But it does distract you somewhat, in my opinion. I think here the difference can be made between people that just like to race with F1 and those that want to drive with maximum immersion. Something else I do have to mention, I bought two different 2011 wheels as they were conveniently attached to a TSPC and TSXW I reviewed. Both of them were broken. One steering wheel had a metal switch that stopped working, the other had a problem that it downshifted all the time at certain moments. Fortunately, I was able to construct one that worked with parts from the other. The SF1000 on the other hand, I bought second-hand and it has a dead line in the display. Those things can happen when you have integrated screens, of course. So in all, I have been somewhat unlucky. This of course doesn't mean that quality control is bad, but it could be. Both steering wheels are a vast improvement over a normal wheel when playing a game like F1. And even if you drive a Lambo in ACC, it works amazingly well too. Aside from the quality, I would pick the normal 2011 wheel, not only because it makes you focus more on the track without being distracted by displays, but because it feels nicer to the touch. Sure, the printed on dial buttons don't look all too professional, but well, I can live with it. And the best part of it all, they can come for about half the retail price on the second-hand market, making it an affordable upgrade. I have no affinity with Formula 1, but I can definitely see the advantages of racing with this type of steering wheel. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment or a like if you had something from this video and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos in the future.